Camera rolling here. Hello.
Hello.
Thanks so much for chatting with us today. Thanks so much for taking the time to chat with me today.
No problem. Thanks for having me. Ageism affects us at different stages of life.
Ageism will affect us at some point in our life.
Whether it's young or old, everybody has a story, everybody has some experience that we could all gain some insight from.
Well, the truth is, eventually I'll grow old, and seniors, they used to be young, right? And they have more things that perhaps the young generation can learn from.
We shouldn't be ageist to our youth because the future belongs to them.
They've got ideas too, and you never know. That could be the next Einstein, that could be Obama, it could be anybody.
We shouldn't be ageist towards seniors because I feel like we can really learn from them and their experiences.
A lot of times what seniors can still do gets discounted quite a bit.
Sometimes there's always this idea that old people will not be able to adapt to technology, and that's completely false.
Ageism hurts me in my goals because sometimes I'm seen as at the end of my experiences, not at the beginning.
Ageism hurts me in my goals because I feel like I'm being underestimated whenever I go into a position that seems like it would take a level of experience or age to accomplish it well.
No matter what stage we are at in life, we want a seat at the table.
I'm going to read a really short sentence to you. I'm curious to gauge your reaction on this.
Okay.
You don't know what real hard work is like.
Yeah, I have heard it.
I heard that before.
Oh yes.
I don't think you should undermine people for how hard they work because you don't really know how hard they're working behind the scenes.
Work has changed. The word work, what does it mean to work? It's changed.
Hearing something like that, it just kind of makes me feel like the struggles that I've had in my life don't really matter.
So, how do you feel about the sentence, "You look good for your age"?
I think it's meant as a compliment, but it also reeks of ageism because, I mean, whether I'm 20, 40, or 60, how I look is how I look.
It's an interesting statement because it does reflect the ageism. It's like, well, if you look young, then that means you must be good.
What we need here is a little empathy and compassion.
We just treat people how we would want to be treated. I think that's a golden rule we learned when we're like 5. I think if we live our life treating other people how we would want to be treated, the world would just be a better place.
We have a lot of work to do here, but I think I'm very positive that I'm seeing great changes in the region.
I feel like people need to celebrate aging and not look at it as such a negative thing.
It's not just about teenagers looking at elderly and elderly looking at teenagers. It's about every one of us. We need to be responsible for how we see people.
And so I think if we were able to do that, we could really help fight ageism.